Genshin Impact. You've all probably heard of it before. Everyone and their grandma knows what it is, but if you don't, then you must be living under a rock. For the 0.0001% of people who don't know what Genshin Impact is, let me tell you right now. Genshin is an action role-playing game that was created by MiHoYo and was released on September of 2020. Well, what's so special about Genshin Impact, you may be wondering? It's not the scenery, it's not the enemies, it's not even the story. It's actually the most important part of the game, which are the freaking characters. Don't get me wrong, I love the story and the lore and stuff, but let's be honest, 90% of the people who play the games are simping for the characters. Don't get me wrong, all of the characters in Genshin or even just within MiHoYo in general are very good and well designed. Well, except for one character which we will not speak about her name, but you know who it is. The outfits, the hair, everything are pretty good actually most of the time, and the times that they are not that good, it's very not noticeable and you can easily just overlook it. But there are just some things that are just I'm basically nitpicking here. There are some things that just are pet peeves for me that some people probably don't care about them, but I don't know why, I really do. One of which are the character models. Currently I think Genshin only has 5 character models, which are the child, and then young male, young female, and then adult male, adult female. This isn't something that I necessarily hate about Genshin designs, but more so I want MiHoYo to develop it more. I mean, can't you add a chibi male model? I really want a chibi male character sometime in the future, so MiHoYo, please add that. It's more of a me thing because I get really bored looking at the characters. Something that I also want to point out is regarding Itto specifically. I think you all know what I'm going to talk about. Okay, so for those of you who don't play Genshin or haven't played Genshin in a long time, Itto is a character that's supposed to be, muscly, he's basically a himbo. So of course the art that came out was this, and everyone was like, oh my god, he's so hot, his body is so muscular. And then the actual playable character came out in the game, and this was what he looked like. Yeah, real great there, MiHoYo. Now you might be saying oh, probably they didn't have the model for it. Well, how can you explain an NPC being like this? Yeah, that's an NPC. This is a playable character. This is an NPC. I just, oh my god. And this is the thing with MiHoYo, is that the art can be really good, but then the actual character comes out and, well, it's mediocre at best. Well, of course that it is going to be a bit uglier in the game because it's different from a still life drawing. I understand that. But look what they did to Albedo. Look what they did to my husband. Oh my god. Albedo went from being one of the most gorgeous men in the art to being like this in the game. How can I forgive MiHoYo? The only character that I think had a glow up from within the Genshin Impact fandom or characters is the doctor from the Fatui Harbingers. If you don't know, in the manga, he went from going like this to being like this in the game. And boy, if that's not a glow up, I don't know what to tell you. I also think that they did Zhongli a bit dirty too, but it wasn't as bad as Albedo. Oh my god, I will never forgive MiHoYo until the day Albedo becomes a at least decent looking character in the near future. So yeah, MiHoYo, you better get working on that. I've been complaining nonstop throughout this whole video and saying what's wrong with the characters in the game, and I'm still gonna play the game. As a matter of fact, I am going to do my commissions right now, so bye!